Good morning, and welcome to episode 243 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. Well, last week, Chairman Powell and the Federal Open Market Committee, the FOMC, did exactly what we expected them to do. They went ahead and they cut interest rates 25 basis points or a quarter point. And they cited the fact that they were facing both risks to higher inflation and a weaker labor market, but they deemed the risks to the labor market more of a concern and therefore went ahead and cut rates. They also, in their comments, opened the door to two more rate cuts by the end of this year. It's only two meetings left, so we know where that's potentially going. As a result, all markets got wind in their sails, but none more so than the precious metals market. Right now, we've got gold pushing $3,800 an ounce. That's over $100 increase per ounce in just a week. And silver is nearing $45. It's up almost $3 an ounce in 1 week. So that begs the question, with analysts changing their forecasts for year end with this big surge in both gold and silver, where do you think gold and silver will be by the end of this year? Will gold get to $4,000 an ounce? And if so, why do you think so? Silver, will it get to its new all-time high above $50 an ounce by the end of this year? We're only about $5, $6 away. And if so, why do you think that? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers over the past week. They're very good for precious metals. Gold up 2.8% to 3,764.30 an ounce. It was 3,661.80 an ounce last week. Silver's up 6.5% to $44.02 an ounce. It was $41.32 last week. Platinum's your big winner in the precious metals complex. It's up 7.6% to $1,477 an ounce. It was $1,373 an ounce last week. And palladium's up 6.1% to $1,244 an ounce. It was $1,172 an ounce last week. With silver outperforming gold, you guessed it, it's going to take less ounces of silver to buy that ounce of gold. Your gold-silver ratio comes down this week to 85.51. Last week, it took 88.62 ounces of silver to buy that ounce of gold. And the dollar actually, amidst all of this, has increased. It's flexed its muscles a little bit, coming up to 97.67 on the old index. It was 96.81 last week, but that doesn't change anything for me. I still believe we're in a longer-term dollar weakening trend. So with gold and silver surging, again, gold up over $100 in a week, silver up nearly $3 in a week, you got to think that there's some profit taking and maybe a little bit of a pullback coming. Now, that being said, I still think you need to buy here. I still think gold and silver at these levels are absolutely dirt cheap. Nothing has changed in Congress in terms of their spending issue. They're not taking care of it. We've got a government shutdown coming up. We're going to have all sorts of drama and theater over the next 2 weeks. And in the end, they're going to go ahead and they're going to pass a bill that spends money we don't have. We will increase the money supply. The prices of everything that matters will go up. In the short term, though, you may see some dips to go ahead and take advantage of that. Either way, you're not going to go wrong. If you don't have metal, I think you should pick up some right now. And even if it dips, then buy a little bit more on the dip. Again, in the long run, you'll be just fine. We'll be talking about this and other things in a couple weeks. We've got our next webinar coming up. So Adrian Day and I will be hosting John Duty, and that man needs no introduction. He's a legend in the mining stock sector. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this webinar, as am I. That's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, October 8th. Adrian and I will welcome John Duty. Need to sign up below in the comment section of this video so you can go ahead and join us for that webinar. It's free, but you do have to register. As always, we'd like you to go ahead and follow us on social media. Sign up on YouTube to follow us. Send us your comments and questions. Take our twice weekly alerts and our once monthly information line newsletter, which comes out next week. But in the end, don't ever forget, getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.